Hello, and welcome to Simply Explained English, the podcast where we make learning English easy and fun.
We're your hosts, Eric and Lisa. In each episode, we explain common English words and phrases in simple language.
So, let's get started and make English simple together.
Okay, what are the words today, Eric?
The first word today is to be determined. Then we will continue with to enhance and to get away with. Then to take advantage of something, and the final one is to be on thin ice.
Let's start with the first word.
The first word is to be determined.
To be determined.
To be determined.
To be determined means to have a strong intention to do something. It's about being focused and not giving up.
Yes, when someone is determined, they have decided to do something, and they will work hard to achieve it, even if they face problems.
Exactly. For example, if you are determined to learn English, you will study hard and practice every day to reach your goal. By the way, the noun form of determining is determination. Let's give some example sentences to help you understand it better.
The first sentence is, she is determined to finish her homework before dinner. It means that she really wants to finish her homework before dinner. She has made a strong decision to do it and will work hard to make sure it happens.
Yes, and here's another one. He is determined to become a doctor.
It means that he has decided he wants to be a doctor and will work very hard to achieve that goal, no matter what challenges he faces. These examples show that to be determined is used to talk about having a strong desire to achieve something.
Remember, determined is often used with to, followed by the goal or action you want to achieve.
That's right, Lisa. Now, let's have a sample dialogue using to be determined after watching the movie clips.
I was determined to put it out of my mind until Joyce got back.
I implored him not to follow, but he's determined.
Hi, Melissa. I'm determined to get an A on my math test next week.
That's great, John. If you are determined and study hard, I'm sure you can do it.
Thank you. I'm going to review my notes and practice every day because I'm determined to do well.
That was a good dialogue to show how to be determined can be used in a conversation. And it was a motivating dialogue. Eric, have you ever been determined to achieve something?
Yes, I was determined to run a marathon last year. I trained every day and didn't give up, even when it was tough.
That's amazing. How did you stay motivated?
I set small goals for myself and remembered why I wanted to run the marathon. My determination helped me keep going, and I finished the race.
That's a great example. Being determined can really help us achieve our goals.
Absolutely. It's important to stay focused and not give up, even when things are difficult.
We hope our listeners found this explanation and dialogue helpful.
I hope so, Lisa. Okay, the next word is to enhance.
To enhance.
To enhance. To enhance means to make something better or to improve it. For example, if you add more lights to a room, you enhance the lighting, making the room brighter and nicer.
Exactly. When you enhance something, you are trying to make it better in some way. It's like making something better.
Now, let's give some example sentences. They planted flowers to enhance the garden. This means they added flowers to the garden to make it look more beautiful and colorful. The garden was nice, but with flowers it looks even better and more attractive.
Yes, adding flowers improved the garden's appearance.
When we talk about the word to enhance, we usually use it with things that can be made better, like a picture, a garden, or even a skill. You often enhance something to make it more valuable or more pleasing.
Now, let's give a sample dialogue using to enhance after the movie clips.
We're here to enhance your skills, test you to the limit.
Now, no doubt, the court was seeking only to protect and enhance the quality of this child's life.
Tom, how can we enhance our presentation?
I think we should add some pictures. That will enhance the slides.
Good idea. We can also include some videos to enhance the information.
Yes, that will definitely make it better.
In this dialogue, Sarah and Tom are working on a presentation. They want to make it better, so they talk about adding pictures and videos to enhance it.
Yes, adding pictures and videos will improve their presentation. It will make it more interesting and help people understand better.
Lisa, can you think of a time when you enhanced something?
Yes, I can. Last year, I redecorated my living room. I added new cushions and some nice plants to enhance the look. It made the room feel much cozier and more inviting.
That sounds lovely. Enhancing your living space can really make a big difference. I once enhanced my cooking skills by taking a cooking class. It made my dishes taste so much better.
That's great. It shows that enhancing can apply to many things in our daily lives, from our homes to our skills.
Absolutely. Enhancing is all about making something better. It's a useful word to know because we often try to improve things in our lives.
Yes, and it's easy to use. Just think about what you want to make better and use to enhance to describe it.
All right, let's move on to our next word. The next word is to get away with.
To get away with.
To get away with. To get away with means to do something wrong and not get caught or punished. In other words, you do something bad, but nobody finds out and you don't get into trouble.
Good explanation, Eric. For example, the student got away with cheating on the test. It means that the student cheated on the test, but the teacher did not find out, so the student did not get into trouble.
That's right. Here's another example. The thief got away with stealing the car. It means the thief stole the car, but the police did not catch him, so he did not get into trouble.
Good job! Now, let's give a sample dialogue using to get away with.
So do you think you get away with what you did?
Oh yeah, you got away with murder.
Did you hear about Tom?
No, what happened?
He got away with not paying for his parking ticket.
Really? How did he do that?
He just ignored it, and no one made him pay.
Wow, that's lucky. But I think it's not fair to get away with things like that.
I agree. It's not fair, but sometimes people do get away with it.
What did you think about Mark and Jane's conversation, Eric?
I think it shows that sometimes people do bad things and don't get into trouble, like Tom in the dialogue.
Yes, it's true. Tom didn't pay his parking ticket, and nobody made him pay. That's what to get away with means.
Exactly. Lisa, have you ever heard about someone getting away with something?
Yes. Once my friend forgot to return a library book, and she got away with it because the library didn't notice.
Oh, that's interesting. Sometimes people are lucky like that.
Yes, but it's not good to get away with things. It's better to do the right thing.
I agree. It's always best to be honest and follow the rules.
Right. So remember, to get away with means to do something wrong and not get caught or punished.
And it's important to use ing form if you use a verb after get away with. For example, get away with cheating.
Good point, Eric. I hope our listeners understand how to use to get away with now.
Yes, I hope so too.
Let's move on to our next word. What's the next word, Eric?
The next word is to take advantage of something.
to take advantage of something.
To take advantage of something. It means to use a situation to get something good for yourself.
For example, you see an opportunity and use it to benefit yourself, right?
Exactly, Lisa. Now, let's look at some example sentences. I'll start. Here's the first example. She took advantage of the sale to buy new shoes.
It means that she saw the sale and she used the chance to buy shoes at a cheaper price.
That's right. Here's another example. He took advantage of his free time to learn a new language.
It means he used his free time to do something good, which is learning a new language.
Yes, Lisa. Now, let's talk a bit about how to use to take advantage of. This phrase is usually followed by the thing you are using to get a benefit. It's often used in a positive way, but sometimes it can have a negative meaning if you're using someone in a way that is not fair.
Yes, for example, if you take advantage of someone's kindness, it means you are using their kindness for your own benefit, and it's not very nice. But usually, it means to use a good opportunity.
That's right. Now, let's give a sample dialogue using to take advantage of. In this dialogue, Mark and Susan are talking about a new gym offer.
In case the Romulans decide to take advantage of the situation.
I think it would be wise if you took advantage of my knowledge in this instance.
Hey, Susan, did you hear about the new gym offer? We can take advantage of it.
Really? What's the offer?
They're giving a 50% discount on memberships this month. We should take advantage of the lower price.
That sounds great. Let's sign up and take advantage of the deal.
In this dialogue, Mark and Susan are talking about a new gym offer. They want to use the opportunity to get a discount on their gym memberships.
Yes, they are using the special offer to save money and get a good deal.
Lisa, can you think of a time when you took advantage of a good opportunity?
I once took advantage of a free language course online. It was a great opportunity to learn without spending any money.
That's great! It shows that taking advantage of good opportunities can really help you save money or learn something new.
That's true. Well, that's all for taking advantage of something. We hope our viewers enjoyed learning about to take advantage of. It's a useful phrase that can help you talk about using opportunities. Okay, we have reached out to the last word today.
Yes, Lisa, the last word today is to be on thin ice. This idiom means to be in a risky situation where you could easily get into trouble. It's often used when someone is doing something that might upset another person or cause problems.
That's a good description, Eric. For example, he's on thin ice with his teacher after not doing his homework. It means that he might get into trouble because he didn't do his work.
Yes, and another sentence could be, she was on thin ice at work for being late too often. It means she could lose her job if she continues to arrive late. Now let's see how this phrase is used in a dialogue.
You are on thin ice, boy.
Well, look, I'm on thin ice already with my boss, all right?
I've noticed you've been late several times this month, Janet.
I know, I'm really sorry. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Please do. You're on thin ice, and I can't make any more exceptions.
Understood. I'll take precautions to be on time from now on.
In this dialogue, the boss warns Janet that she is in a risky situation at work because of being late.
Yes, that's right. Lisa, have you ever felt like you were on thin ice?
Yes, I forgot to do my homework several times. My teacher told me I was on thin ice, meaning if I didn't start doing my homework, I might get into serious trouble.
I once felt like I was on thin ice at work because I missed a few deadlines. I had to work extra hard to make sure I didn't get into more trouble.
And remember, To be on thin ice is an idiom that means you're in a risky situation and you need to be cautious.
Good point, Lisa. I hope our listeners understand how to use to be on thin ice now.
All right, that's all for today's episode of Simply Explained English. We hope you enjoyed learning with us.
Remember, practice makes perfect. Keep listening and keep learning.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Bye for now.